Hello everyone and welcome back to Trials by Melissa. I'm Melissa and today was day 9 of my 30-day juice fast trial. So far things have been going pretty well, but I wanted to give you an update on my stats. Last night I slept for a very deep, very solid 5.5 hours. It felt absolutely wonderful. I woke up and it was very hard to wake up actually because it was such a deep, peaceful sleep. So that was great. Unfortunately, when I got on the scales this morning, I had not lost any weight, so I have not gained any, but I also haven't lost any, so that still leaves my total weight loss at 9.8 pounds. So that's still not bad. That's average of a pound a day, which is, phenomenal. My overall energy level, it kind of bumped back and forth today. I was honestly a little bit tired today. I wanted more sleep. The day was really busy at work, very long, lots of things going on, lots of traffic to and from work. So those things tend to wear me down a little bit, but overall it was a decent amount of energy. I haven't had any back pain and my knee is still making that noise, but it's going to take some time to get rid of that. My stomach growled all day today. It was horrible. I was in meetings that were like one-on-one with one other individual in an enclosed room, and my stomach sounds like I've swallowed a koala bear. It was horrible. It was really loud. The gassiness was definitely better today than it has been, but the stomach growling was definitely more than it has been previously. But overall, I'm feeling pretty good. Things are going well, so I just kind of have to stick it out. But I was actually talking to my friend today, and I told her, I hadn't lost any weight, but I guess that's kind of, going to happen every now and then. And she had told me that the second week of any sort of like weight loss or exercise program is always the hardest because you lose the least amount of weight during that second week because your body is, trying to find that balance between what it was before you started anything and what it was the first week. So your body's kind of finding its own rhythm and getting used to all the changes. So I guess that's not entirely unexpected. Today, it was a fairly decent day, but like I said, it was just a little tiring and a little long. I decided not to do a juice for today's video just because I'm a little bit tired, and last night I got a little bit carried away with my juicing and I juiced plenty for today and probably for tomorrow as well. But that brings up a very good point about how to properly store your juice. If you have a centrifuge juicer, you can store your juice, but your juice, the enzymes aren't going to last as long. It's not going to stay as fresh as long just because of the process of how they're extracting the juice by grating and grinding and using the centripetal force of the juicer to sling the liquid one way and the solid mass the other. So, just be aware that generally if you have that type of juicer, you should be drinking it soon after to get the full effects, but you can definitely store it. It's just not going to be as beneficial as some of the other methods. If you have a not a centrifuge, but a masticating juicer, which is one that has the little gears on the inside that are actually squeezing the fruits and vegetables, you can actually store your juice for probably, I would say, 3 days, maybe 5 at the most. And still get great, the maximum benefits out of it. I generally will store mine, it's rare to have a juice last more than 3 days, but I'm drinking only juice, so that's kind of a given. But if you're just adding juice to your diet, you could definitely juice in one day and have it for the next 2 or 3 days waiting on you. But you need to store them in airtight containers, and it's better for the juice if you actually fill the container completely to the rim so that the juice is actually touching the rim and there's no oxygen in there, because that oxygen isn't really great for the juice, especially like if you have any kind of like apple juices and stuff. You'll see it turn brown and things like that due to the oxygen in the air. So try and fill up your container completely. Mason jars are excellent storage containers for juice. I have a little green juicing carafe that I store mine in, and I'll fill it all the way up. I've put it in Tupperware containers, I've put it in Gladware containers, I've put it in Ziploc bags, but just make sure that you remove as much of the air from it as possible and that you fill it as full as possible, and that'll help maintain the maximum quality of your juice. The juice that you can get from some of the juicing stores like Arden's Gardens is I believe compressed juice, which is where they actually like press it down and squeeze all the juice out of the fruit and vegetable, and that juice can be stored for much longer. So the method in which you extract the juice from the fruit and vegetables completely dictates how long the juice how long, I guess, the deterioration rate of the health benefit of the juice. So just a little bit of knowledge there. Today I'm drinking a very small juice while I'm doing my video. It's just grapefruit. It's not a very big juice glass. It's probably only maybe like 4 or 5 ounces, maybe 6 at the most. Certain juices, if you go very acidic, are bad for your teeth. They're a little bit more difficult to drink. This is pure grapefruit juice. I love the taste of grapefruit, but it's really not great to kind of intake that much acid at one point with nothing to kind of buffer it. So just a little heads up, you don't always have to make a giant glass. Sometimes just a small amount is all you need to see some benefits from it. In addition to that, I know that I talked to everybody last time about, my skin condition, and I think I forgot to mention that I was talking about stats earlier. As you can see, my face is still broken out. It's flared up, and there's nothing I can do about it other than wait it out. Look up different detoxifying values of different fruits and vegetables and try and find a combination that will maybe help speed up the clearing of my skin and stuff like that, and continue to take my multivitamins and things like that. I appreciate everybody watching along with me and, spending their time with me, and I hope that everybody has, a great day or night, and take care of yourself, and I will see you next time. Thank you.